Shalom unto the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Hadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that teach in their Ruel today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. Shalom. I'm the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone, South Carolina Maintenance Branch, coming at you with another lesson. And before I get into my lesson, this message or these videos goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. And also to the Israelite foreigners that may take on the typical look of another nation, a physical look of another nation. But if your bloodline goes back to Negro, Latino, or Native American descent by the seed of your father, you are considered an Israelite as well. Shalom. So basically, as you can see, I have this video queued up on the screen, okay, which is off the Arrows of Indignation 144. And you can see the title that the beloved brother gave, okay, the fellow labor in this ministry. The title of his video is, It's All a Scam, Follow the Lamb. His yoke is easy and his burden is light. This is not your rest, Jake. Yeah, Jake, going into Israel, okay, which we know, Jake, when it comes to, that short, as we use here at Great Millstone, amongst Israel, Jake going into Jacob, okay, which is another way saying Israel, once again, which happening to be the Negroes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those that descended out of that bloodline. So basically, he put this video up. You have this, this individual, that clearly a Israelite, so-called Negro, okay, that he was, basically venting, okay, about, how hard to make a living here in America, okay, when it comes to the economy, okay, because now we're at the point, okay, that this place, which is prophesied in the scriptures, America being known as Babylon the Great in the Bible, okay, prophesying that, prophecy that this place eventually is going to fall, man, okay, and ultimately this place is going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear fire at the peak of the Third World War. But prior to that, this place is about to witness a financial crash, okay, civil unrest, uproars of the people, the implementation of the RFID microchip, which is known as the mark of the beast in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. That's going to replace the physical dollar once this current system crash and these elites of Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, move towards the NWO, okay, to establish a digital currency, okay, once again, the MOTB, okay, which is the RFID micro, okay. But, now we're witnessing this place coming to its end. Now people are witnessing, inflation, okay, job losses, okay, the coming of retail markets closing, grocery stores, restaurants. That's going to lead to food shortages, okay, and more you having people such as this individual, okay, that I'm gonna play the video. More you have individuals, your average American, complaining, okay, how it's hard to make ends meet, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video, and I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures, and I pray that the lesson be edifying.
Once you really sit down and think about it, everything in this motherfucker is designed for motherfuckers to fail. Like, I'm sitting here waiting to get my truck loaded so I can start my fucking day, for the company that barely pays me enough to, keep my life together, slightly. And I can't just abruptly leave this motherfucker because where else am I gonna get the money from? Like, I truly believe that I'm talented enough to, make something happen and make something shake in like maybe 6 months to a year from now. However, where is that in It's highly chemicalized, highly addictive, highly sugarized, and highly everything bad for you arised. And if you look up any health article, it tells you that you can't eat any of the shit that you eat on a daily fucking basis. But 9 times out of 10, that's either all you can afford or that's all that's available. Hospital bills is a fucking scam. Insurance is a fucking scam. Rent is a scam. Mortgages are scams. Just living in general is a fucking scam. The majority of ways to make enough money really fast are very unethical and highly illegal. Yet the people who call it illegal are the ones who do it the fucking most. That's the craziest fucking part. You gotta hope your car doesn't fucking break down, because if it does, a mechanic's gonna hold the shit for months because he or she is backed up forever. And it's like, okay, you got my car. How the fuck am I supposed to get to and from? They tell you to save and invest and all this shit, but it's like you taking that investment as a risk. Now, you can't win life without taking a risk. However, if the shit don't work out, you're fucked. A lot of people stay up late as a bitch knowing they gotta be to work tomorrow early as hell in the morning, only because their job took away the majority of their day, and the only way for them to feel some type of control over their life is to stay up past the point in which they know they need to go to sleep to get a productive day the next day. I can't remember exactly what that phrase is called, but it is a real thing. And then on top of that same subject, most people who do that, they stay up late because they don't want to go to work the next fucking day. This shit is a fucking scam, bro. And after all of this bullshit, you still gotta get up and produce something. Whether you man or woman, you still have to get up and produce something. Because if you do nothing, you're pretty much just gonna be on the street. And it's like, knowing all that shit, bro, sometimes that shit gets to you, man. Sometimes it gets to you, but I can tell you this. Even though all of this bullshit is a real thing, and yeah, it does get to me too, I refuse to let this shit bring me down. I refuse because I know deep inside my fucking head, and it's more so on the forefront now. It used to be deep, but now it's like right up in here. I know for a fact that one of these days, none of this shit is going to matter, because I'm going to be in such a great position in my life that I'm going to be able to look back and be like, damn, I went through all this bullshit and struggled, and the world just threw at me, and I came out on top. That may sound cartoonish, that may sound far-fetched, that may sound all kind of whatever the fuck you can think of. However, that's the only thing that keeps me fucking going. That is the only driving force in my life right now. It's like, bro, what?
Okay, so that's the video. Okay, you hear Jake, his complaints, which is partially he spoke truly when it comes to the living condition of America, when it comes to the workforce. Okay, he made mention of that. How complaints of how he working his job. You got individuals here in America that working 1, 2, 3 higher paid jobs, or jobs that can add into the income to take care of themselves or their family, and how it's such a struggle. Okay, he made mention of the food, how the food is tainted, poison. Okay, people that don't want to go to work. Okay, just giving up on this society, man. And that's all biblical prophecy, man. Okay, and he made mention at the end of his video that he's still basically having a hope in a roundabout way that he can find success, okay, in this place. But us that's known about this the truth when it comes to the scriptures, okay, us that's know that we Israelites and the true worshipers, okay, are the hopeful elect. And I say the hopeful elect because when it comes to the time of great judgment, okay, we know that the Lord is going to eventually destroy this place, and only the remnant of the nation of Israel is going to be delivered, which is considered the 144,000 and the 1/3. Okay, because majority of people that trust in this place, okay, they're going to fit the description according to Zechariah chapter 13 verse 8. Okay, when it comes to the 2/3 of so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, hey, they're going to get caught up, okay, into trusting in this place, and that's going to lead to their downfall, man. Okay, and right along with the average American, of these other nations that's here, everybody of these other nations are, when it comes to these other nations, they're on the edge, man, and included majority of our people amongst Israel, man. Okay, when it comes to so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. But like I say, us that's in the faith, we know the end of it, man. Okay, we know eventually who the world called Christ, which his name is Yahweh Shai, in the Hebrew, okay, meaning he is the deliverer, is going to come back and deliver the nation of Israel, okay, when it comes to the elect. As I made mention, because eventually this place, America, is going to be destroyed, man, by missiles at the peak of the Third World War. And that's when Yahweh Shah is going to return by the way of the hosts of the angels, what the world call UFOs, which are the chariots, and going to deliver the elect, okay? But as I also made mention at the beginning of the video, prior to that, and we about to witness the time of Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord said only the elect is going to be delivered out of it, man. Okay? But you starting to see now individuals, hitting the record button, even if it's on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, complaining, okay, venting, okay? And that's all part of the prophecy of this place, America, going down, man. But for us, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, this place is our captivity, okay, the place of our punishment. And the ones that have us in subject or oppressing us, that's on top, is the Edomites, man, okay? Because he made mention how the powers that be, okay, how this government, is just, a scam. Everything is, done by design, okay, mainly to oppress us, the Israelites, man. And, to keep our people in snares and traps. He made mention of, the insurance. It's a fraud, okay, when it comes to, certain medical bills or, bills in generally. Okay, you got to pay for electricity, water, okay, food, necessary things that's God-given, okay, that, the Edomites, starting with these elites and they government officials, have now, having a possession, to control people, man. And what's between that, okay, the resources and the people, the money, okay, which is not but, debt, okay, but that's the thing, that's the currency now that people use or have to have, to have a okay life, man, okay. But like I say, even the money on the verge of crashing, as these elites ready to bring in a NWO and to come in with a digital currency, which is that MOTB. But for us, and Israelites that's starting to waking up, following, Israel, okay, in particular, the men of Great Millstone, okay, we know that this place eventually is going to be destroyed, man, okay? And this place is our captivity, but the Lord is going to deliver us of the nation of Israel, starting with the hopeful elect. So let me go ahead and get into the scriptures. Okay, and I'm going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, okay, because Deuteronomy chapter 28 goes into the curses, okay? When they start off at Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15 and 16, okay? Because, a part of Deuteronomy chapter 28 also is that the blessings that the Lord say, he will want to give us, okay, if we keep the law, statutes, commandments, okay, that covenant, okay, that Moses, that we made with the Heavenly Father by the way of Moses, okay, the lawgiver, okay, and the consequences of breaking the law, statute, commandments, the Lord punish us. That's why we here in this captivity to this day, man, okay, and we had previous captivities up under other nations in ancient times or in the past times, okay, but this is our final captivity here in America before Yahweh Shai set up the kingdom of Israel here on the earth, which is going to be a righteous kingdom, and that's starting with the elect at this time, okay, after the salvation. But I'm going to get into, why you have majority of people that complain, and we got the scriptures for them, okay, but it all ties into faith. If they believe and they come back and repent and to come back in the knowledge of Yahweh Shai Shai and their sins and their inheritance, okay, and the only ones that's going to do that is the election, okay. But I'm going to read Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 63. And it shall come to pass that as the Lord rejoice over you to do you good and to multiply you, and that's going into the blessings. Okay, when we do good, the Lord bless us, man. Okay, but like I said, eventually the Lord punish us due to our disobedience. As why we in the situation now here in America, okay, catching hell in this captivity. And it says, so the Lord will rejoice over you to destroy you, okay, and to bring you to naught. And that's what with the point that we're in now. okay, when it comes to the average Negro, Latino, and Native American. You know, you got some of our people that are well off. Okay, you got these sellouts amongst our people when it comes to these celebrities. Okay, but now they catching hell. And eventually the Lord going to bring the judgment upon Israel here in America. Okay, when it comes to Jacob trouble. And the only ones that's going to be delivered is the elect. Okay, and we have the understanding of that, man. Okay, we're not laboring to be rich in this place, man. Okay, we to the point, us that has been called and hopefully chosen, that we're in the point of a grace period and that we're repenting, okay, and acknowledging Yahweh Shema Shai and serving the Lord when it as his command, okay, when it comes to this ministry, okay, and when it comes to this faith, okay, as we keep the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, the high holy days, to honor Yahweh Shema Shai. But we know eventually this place is not our rest, because you even got Israelites out there trying to seek, I'm talking about those that know the Israelites, trying to seek prosperity in this place, okay? But the scripture says, as it prophesied, this place is on the verge of being destroyed, man. And it says, and the Lord will rejoice over you to destroy you, to bring you to naught, okay? That's why, you know, you got the term now amongst the black community or black culture, okay, the hood, the ghettos, okay, when it comes to the thug life, our women being whores, okay, our children being disobedient, okay, our people catching hell, you know, when it comes to the payments, okay. And it says and ye shall be plucked from off the land whither thou goest to possess it. And that eventually what happened to us, man. We got taken out our land, okay, as we're from the original land, Israel, and we're the original inheritors, not those people that's over there now that claiming our land, okay, those phonies. They're Edomites. They go back to Amalek, man, okay, and eventually that land gonna be destroyed by missiles just for us to rightfully own our land, to set up the kingdom under the rule of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, okay, but it came the time in the past that we got pushed out of our land, okay, 70 AD, the diaspora, okay, 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of earth, even unto the other. So due to the curses and our disobedience, as we got pushed out of our land, we're scattered amongst all nations under captivity. Okay, but mainly here in America, okay, where is our main captivity. And we know the history about America, how it was built off the enslavement and bloodshed of the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. And still to this day, okay, our people are suffering under the curses, man, here in America through this captivity, you know, all us as a whole. And it says, and there thou shalt serve other gods, okay, and that's what our people is doing, okay, at this time, the 2/3, okay, serving Christianity, Islam, okay, Egyptology, you know, Kemet, Buddhism, Hinduism, Baphomet, black culture, okay, our people ain't want to come back and acknowledge Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai as they true living power, but only the election. And it says, which neither thou thy fathers have known, even wood and stone, your idol worship, okay, all these false gods, going after the hedonistic customs that pertain to these false gods and idols, okay, so that's a curse. Verse 65, and among these nations shall thou find no ease, okay, so this the punishment of serving these false gods, man, and not acknowledging the true power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. One of the curses that we're not going to find no ease amongst these nations, in particular in this case America, okay, as you see that Jake being, you know, venting. And it says, neither shall thy soul or thy feet have rest, okay, yeah, constantly working, you know, just to pay bills, okay, to have, you know, to get, you know, necessary things, to be stable, okay, but you know, it come with the, you know, the horsemanship, okay, the, you know, when it comes to the labor. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, a failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind. Yeah, people known here in America to murder each other, okay, the cause, you know, stealing, fraud. Those are curses, man, okay. It's part of the curses. And here in Deuteronomy chapter 28, the Lord said that our people, when it comes to the men, their eyes shall be evil towards their brethren, okay, they women, okay, vice versa when it comes to the woman having hatred towards her men, okay, her children. Those are curses, man. And it says And it says, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. Okay, so it's nothing but doubt. Okay, when it comes to this place of America, if you trusted in it, but us, we have faith that Yahweh Shema Shah going to deliver us, because we know and understand the outcome of this place, man. Okay, but our people don't have no assurance for their life. Okay, even when it comes to us, we pray to Yahweh Shema Shah to keep us covered in our daily walk. Okay, that as we receive our daily bread, and as we in His faith, okay, serving Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay, because we know there's no assurance of life here in this place. That this place is our captivity. Okay, but majority of our people, they don't see that, man. They constantly trust in this place. Okay, and that's gonna lead to their demise. So that's it on that. Let me get on. Let me see on Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us, for a reproach, a curse, and I just not read the curses, or one of the curses. Okay, in Deuteronomy chapter 28. And it says, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our forefathers, which departed from the Lord our powers. Okay, so now we being judged in this time. Okay, because it said our forefathers going into that we was those forefathers, or the Israelites back then that went off. Now we paying in this lifetime. Okay, what is known as reincarnation. Okay, which is the Lord's judgment. Okay, and at this time, where we are subject to payments. Okay, up under what Esau, Edom. Okay, we are oppressed by the Edomites. Okay, which are our enemies, and these heathen nations that are prospering over here. Okay, but now the Lord even putting the curses, okay, on them. Okay, now they starting to catch hell. Okay, when it comes to the average American, when it comes to these heathen nations over here, man, starting with even the average Edomites. Okay, but who's on the bottom and catching the worst? The Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the Israelites, man. Okay, being subject to payments, man. Okay. When it comes to the layman's term, bills. Okay, so that's it on that. And like that, that Jake been saying, man. Here he making money, and all the money he making is got to go towards, your utilities or necessary things you need when it comes how this society is built, and more it becoming a struggle. Okay, because we're on the verge of inflation, and eventually this place crashing. Okay, and all of it is done by design when it comes to these elites, but in all actuality, it's the will of Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay, let me get this. Haggai 1:6. You have sown much and bring in little. Yeah, you're working, but when you get your paycheck, it already taxed. Okay, then it's not even your work effort. Okay, worth of it. You receiving that money. When it comes to your high paying bills. And it says, you have sown much and bring in little. You eat, but you have not enough. You drink, but you are not filled with drink. You clothe, but there is none warm. Okay, so more and more it's a continual cycle of trying to make it day by day. Okay, what they got their saying, it costs to make a living. Okay, and that's literally, okay, when it comes to how the system is set up, man. Okay, and it says, and he that earn wages to put into a bag with holes. Okay, so constantly, man, it's a revolving door, or like we say, the hamster wheel. Okay, it's a continual thing. Okay, you gotta work just to pay bills, and and if you miss one paycheck, okay, or if you lose your job, hey, that's possibly you becoming homeless, okay, or not even having enough. Then you go seek for the aid of certain benefits from this government. They deny you because certain benefits now is being cut, like EBT. Okay, certain Social Security about to be cut, disability. Okay, unemployment. Okay, because this economy is on the verge of crashing. Okay, so that's what it's going into when it goes into how you work so much to earn a little bit of pay. You're trying to take care of yourself, but eventually it's more and more becoming a struggle. Okay, when it comes to payments and the way of how you got to live here in America. But us that's in the faith, we're gonna trust in Yahweh Shema Shah. Because when the time of all hell break loose, the Lord says his servant's gonna eat, his servant's gonna drink, man. Okay, Let me get this. And we telling our people, okay, that's why we, the Lord raised up the prophets, in particular, the true men of Yahweh Shema Shai, to give warning, to repent and return to Yahweh Shema Shai, because eventually this place is going to be destroyed. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Okay, because this place is our captivity. This place is not our rest, man. Okay, even though a lot of our people seek that rest here, okay, because it is polluted, okay, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. And we see the majority of our people here in America, how they so destroyed, okay, and that's due to the Lord punishing us, okay, but that's also due to, at this time, majority of our people is not acknowledging Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, but trusting in this place, man. So that's going to lead to their destruction, okay? But us are the hopeful elect, and we're waking up. That's why the Lord had this ministry. Let me get this. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 1. Comfort ye, my people, say your power. Okay? Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, cry unto her, and that's what we're doing. Starting with the elders, apostles, bishops, and the brethren on down. Okay? And it says that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned, for she have received of the Lord's hand double for all her sins. Okay, so the Lord judge us, man. Okay, in particular, in this case, here in America, is our captivity. And the voice of him that crieth in the wilderness, prepare you to the way of the Lord, make straight the desert a highway for our power. Okay, so basically that's the point. Okay, how the Lord is waking up the nation of Israel, but mainly the elect. Okay, and that's what's comforting us in the times that we about to enter into. Okay, let me get this. Isaiah chapter 52, verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion, and that's going to spiritual awake, coming back, acknowledging your true inheritance as Hebrew Israelites. Okay, and coming back and acknowledging Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, in the prophecies. And it says, awake, awake, put on the strength, O Zion, put on the beautiful garments. Represent this truth, the garments, okay, the beautiful garments. O Jerusalem, the holy city, for henceforth there shall no more come unto thee the uncircumcision and the unclean. Yeah, because eventually the Lord is going to deliver us of the hopeful elect. And we're going to be separated for our enemies, Esau, Edom, and these heathens, man. Okay, but at this time, 2/3 of our people going to get caught up into the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, when the Lord allowed Esau to come in with that sword, man. Okay, when it comes to their, NWO, their armies, their militaries, their draconian laws, okay, their strict legislations, backing up the NWO, the MOTB, okay. But eventually, the Lord going to deliver the elect from that, and this place going to be destroyed. And Esau, Edom, and these heathens, after that, they're going to go into captivity. And they're going to build up our kingdom, okay? That's their future, man, okay? Verse 2, shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem. Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captivity, O captive daughter of Zion. For this say the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money. Okay, so there ain't gonna be no ransom that we're gonna have to pay Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, okay, to be delivered. Okay, or we're gonna have to pay Esau, Edom, to get a fair shake, man. As our people looking for reparations and all that type of madness, man. This man is our enemy, and the only one that can redeem us is Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's what I trust in. Okay, then the Lord gonna give them over to us, man. Okay, let me see. Let me get on. What Lamentation chapter. This is a good one too. I want to get 21, but let me get 17. Lamentation chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes are yet fair for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that cannot save us. And that's going to Esau, Edom. Okay, they can't save us, redeem us. They oppress us. They're our enemies. They want to cut us off as a nation, according to Psalms, the 83rd chapter. Okay? So our only hope is in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And eventually the Lord is going to redeem us, man. Let me go to 21. Lamentation 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellers in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Okay, that cup represent the curses, okay, and eventually slavery, judgment on these Edomites, man, starting with their elites, okay. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. Yeah, because these elites are being exposed now. Okay, we know that they're the Edomites. We know their future judgment. Okay, that Yahweh Shai coming back to take them out of power, and right along with the rest of the heathen nations, they're going to go into captivity, man. Okay, and serve us, the Israelites, starting with the elect. And you heathens that perish on this side, because ain't no salvation for you other nations. You're going to come back in the kingdom through your bloodline that's reserved to be servants. And the 2/3 that perish on this side, they're going to come back in the kingdom being the sons and daughters of the elect. Okay, and that's reincarnation once again. Okay, so there's hope for us, man. Okay, mainly starting with the election, the first fruits. That's going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, the rule. Verse 22, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. And how we know that? Because the Lord is waking up the nation of Israel. Okay, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And that's what Yahweh Shai is doing, man. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end the lesson here. And I pray that the lesson be edifying. Until next time, Lord willing, shalom. To the hopeful elect, shalom.